Cat's Guidance is here. Today we are doing part 4 of the brick mansion. I have added some roads and some streetlights around my city. I have not powered all the streetlights with the power lines yet, but I will. I got a new resource pack. It is called OCD, and you can download it in the description below. So, like I said, in this part we are going to be working on the gardens. So let's do that. First off, we are going to be working on the pool. And the pool will be out back behind the house. Or no, it'll be in front of the house. So this pool will be like right here in front of the house. But before we do the pool, we're going to add some fountains in with just some quartz blocks like this and some water buckets. So now that we have these materials, we can start to make our fountain. So come over in this corner and count in 5 blocks, and then count in 5 more blocks. And on this block oh poop, I lost it. Wait, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on that 5th block, place some quartz. This will mark the corner of our fountain. So to the left of it, place 3 blocks. And behind it, place 3 blocks, and then destroy it. And then do the same thing, like this. Set the, oh crap, wrong one. Let me get my stuff back so I can continue to work. There we go. So then in the middle, well, first of all, dig out the exterior blocks around it like this. Like that. My volume is down all the way. Why is my volume down? There we go. And then in the middle we want to place a 3 high pillar with some water. So this is our fountain, and we want to do the same over on this side. So you will be able to download this city world eventually. When you are able to, I will put the link for the description in this video. I will edit it back in, but that might not be until a little while, so. But when this city world is complete, you will be able to download it. And, yeah, whatever. And, good. So now that our fountains are added in, I don't know if I said, but you do it for just both sides. Go away, horse. Go away. Go away. Go live in that Chinese house. Don't make me do this to you, horse. Horse, I'm recording. No. Horsey. Horsey, I'm recording, horse. Horse, you're ruining my video. Horse. Let's go. What are you doing to me, horse? Jeez. That was very mean of him. So to continue, now we'll be adding our pool. I really haven't decided where to put the pool yet. Let's put it over here. To the right of your house, you want to count in, I don't know, 6 blocks. And on the 7th block, you want to count back 17 blocks. So 2, 3, wait, poop. So, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 17. Okay, this is the 17th block. And on the 18th block, we want to place 10 stone slabs. And then to the right of that, we want to place 2 sets of 2 stone slabs like this. And then 2 sets of 2 stone slabs like this. And then 5 stone slabs. And then we repeat the process like this. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 1. Well, not 1, but whatever. And then we come over to this side. 2, 2, 2, 2. And now this is your pool. Your pool is done. or at least the outline of your pool is done. So this is what it should look like, but it is there's 10 blocks on that side, 5 blocks on those sides, and you just go 2, 2, 2, 2. Simple enough. So now what we want to do is dig out the whole thing, and this might take somewhat long, so I will be skipping this. And again, how far long? We want to dig it out 2 rows. So the first 2 rows of this pool we will be digging out, and I will be doing that off camera since it will take some time. So I'll be right back. It took a somewhat long time to do. What? Whatever. So now we would just want to fill in the bottom layer with stone. Or you can also use quartz too. I like quartz, but I just think stone looks just a little bit better for swimming pools. That's what am I saying? And then also, I'll go ahead and go off camera for a bit. And what I'll also do when I'm done filling in this flooring with stone, I will, as you can see, break out the blocks under the slabs like this, and I will fill that in with stone also. So like this, all around the pool. So we will be right back when we're doing that, and sun you will never set. So we have done that. We have filled this in with stone, and now our last step is the water. I like the pools in Minecraft to be very shallow. I find it very annoying to swim in a pool that is more than 1 block deep. So I like the shallow pools. I don't know. In real life, I like the deep pools. But in Minecraft, I just like the shallow pools. Plus, they're a lot easier to make, and they're a lot shorter to make. And it makes my videos better, I would have to say. So, there. Voila! Beautiful pool. Now what we will be doing is taking out some of our clay. And we will, or maybe we should use some colored clay, because we want to be fancy. So let's use hardened clay, because hardened clay is awesome. So we want to dig out like 3 layers around the pool. So like would be layer 1. The dirt and the hardened clay look the exact same. I don't know why, but they do. So like we will be filling this. We want to dig out 3 rows total behind. How do I explain this? For the pool, we want to dig behind the slabs, and we want to dig behind it 3 rows in total, and then we want to fill those rows in with a hardened clay. I don't know if you get that or not. The hot tub we will be adding separately later. So like that would be 1, and this would be 2. And that would be 2, and this would be 3. And then this would be 4. We got this. Yeah, but like, it can be confusing at times, and I find it to be very confusing. But whatever, do your best. I'll be right back. Just in case you got confused on what I was saying, I didn't fill it in with clay yet, but this is what it should look like when you dig it out. If you need to pause this or something, it's easy to see with this texture pack, the different blocks. So if you need to pause this and look at it, do it. Okay, and now I will fill it in. And to finish it off, a cow. I'll name you later. You're building a center. Okay, so, and then a cow. Here. Get in there. So that is what we will be doing for the pool, and I will be right back because I need to go, and I will finish recording this later. I have finished the pool, as you can see. with the cow in it. And now we will be working on the tennis court, which we will put in here. So the tennis court will actually be pretty simple. So first of all, where the second window is, here on the left side, we want to dig out the 5 blocks there. Then we want to dig out an extra block on this end, and we want to dig out 3 more blocks on this end. So this is what we should have. And then for these 7 blocks in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we want to find the middle of those 7 blocks, which would be the 4th block right here. And from that 4th block, we want to count in 4 blocks. And on this 5th block, we want to break that block out. This is just placing some bases on for where the tennis court will be. So after we have done that, we want to dig both of the sides out until they get to that block, like this. So now we want to count 1 block and dig also like this. And yeah, we also want to connect that like this. So now we have 2 rows on the exterior of the tennis court. So we also want to find the middle block and dig it out like that. So this is what it should be looking like so far. So where this block here is now, we want to break out that whole row like that. And now we want to find the middle block again. So again, we want the middle. And we want to dig this out another 10 blocks. Actually, only make it 7. Like this. And make it 10, screw it. So 10 blocks like this. And no, you actually have to make it 11 because there's going to be, no, make it 12. And then on this 12th block, we want to dig out 4 blocks on either end of it. Or either. Neither. Same thing. So now we have this. And since now we have this, we want to connect the rows up. So like this. So, you know. And then we want to connect this row up too. Like this. Up too far. And the same thing over here. And then we need to connect this row up like this. Now we will not be connecting it at the end, since this will not be the end of the tennis court. After this, we're almost done with this. We need to count in on the 6th block. 5, 6. We want to dig out that whole row like this. So now I have this. And then we need to come over to this side again. So after we have done that, as you can see, this, if you play tennis, you know that like this will be the middle line. We will come over again and then just finish it off. So we will want to dig out 5 more blocks like this. And we will want to connect the edges up. So like kind of like this. Like again, we just did the 5 blocks and connected the edges up. So essentially, we're doing the same thing as we did on the other side. And since this is the edge of the court, you can go ahead and connect this row up again. And then lastly, your little block there. And this is your tennis court from the top. So what we want to do is we want to fill it in with our wool. And then we want to dig out all the blocks, the grass blocks, and replace it with our lime wool. So I'll be right back. There it is. This is the finished tennis court. So this is really cool. This is an awesome tennis court. I designed it myself. No, I didn't. I just looked at a picture on Google Images, and I copied it in Minecraft. But that is life. Google is life. That should be their catchphrase. Google is life. Made by me. I'll get rich with that one day. You'll see! You'll see, I'll live in my 7-star mansion. Whatever. So now what we want to do is we're going to take some bonus of the meals. The boniest of the meals. And bone meal everything. All the grass where the tennis court area is. So the bonus of the meals. I don't care if there's double tall grass, even though I think it's really ugly. So just bone meal the whole area. I do not know how long this is going to take. Probably a little bit, though, so I don't know if I'll skip it or not. I will be skipping this. I'll be skipping this. And we're not going to bone meal the front just yet because I will be adding in some extra landscaping things that, would be in somebody's typical front yard. So I'll be right back. That did not take long at all, actually. So, whatever. So now it's time to work on the landscaping. Now this doesn't look like much of a landscaping, but for those of you who are smart, you will know what I'm going to do. And I don't know how smart you are. Don't you be yelling at me. I don't know how smart you are. You could be freaking Albert Einstein's offspring for all I know. But what we want to do is just place an oak sapling. This only works for oak trees. And place glass above it in this formation. Dig out the middle block, and I forgot my bone meal. And bone meal the sapling. It might take a lot of bone meal. Poop, didn't want to do that. There. And boom, you get a that's a normal sized tree. Didn't work. But sometimes it works. But what it does is it gives you a big tree. So I'm just going to put some trees around the house because they're trees. You gotta have trees in the house. It's a house, so I'll just put a couple of these trees in if you want. So these trees, you don't have to put them in. If you really don't like trees, and you really want to make trees out of gold blocks, you can do that. And I think that would be the most hideous thing in the world, but I am free to all opinions. There we go. Now we got kind of a bigger sort of tree. So this is it. This is the front of the mansion so far. It's looking so gorgeous. Literally, it's looking so gorgeous. So what I will be doing next is I will be taking some of these fences, and with every fence comes a trusty gate. Now you can use any fence you want, but I'm just going to keep it simple and use oak fences because that's what everybody else uses, so I will be using oak fences. And it's kind of obvious what you would do, but just place some fences in front of the house. What? You gotta be kidding me. Fine, Mr. Tree. We will make some special fence space just for you. Just for you, Mr. Tree. In case you place some trees you happen to place it exactly where the fences need to go. You can do that. And then you want to find where this door is here. And just count back from those blocks. And that will be where you need to place your gate. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to place 2 gates on either side of it. Take some clay blocks here. And then for starting under the starting under the gates, we want to dig out a 3-block wide path. I will fix that gate later. That leads up to the front of the house. Now we will also make some extending paths from the left and the right of it. Lots of shouts out to Banana Board, however it's pronounced. If you know who he is, you know who I'm talking about. And cause he it did all this the basics of this mansion, and I just took his mansion, kind of scrambled it around a bit, and now it's my own. And people love it. People love big mansions. Even though this mansion, it's not the biggest mansion in the world, but it's a mansion, and it's big. It's mostly just hallway space. I don't really know why. I better just shut up. So this is what the pathways should look like once you are done. Once the monster is done. It sounds like I said monster. But now that our monster is done, and we have fences, I can do something that I have longed to do. my entire Minecrafting career. Put a cow in my house. Put a cow in my house without it running away. I am taking advantage of it. That is magical. Magical, I tell you. So then, as you probably would have guessed, this is just it. You just want to put some bone meal. But actually, what I'm going to do before I place the bone meal, I'm going to take some hedges, some oak leaves, and just kind of go around this. But first, we're going to need to place our paths. So for each path going along the side, count in 6 blocks. And on the 7th block, we want to dig a path going all the way to the other side of the mansion. Like this, and again on this side, like this. And you can go ahead and make it just like 1 block thick, just 1 block thicker, since short paths can be very weird looking, like my roads are. I didn't mean to punch you, cow. I'm sorry. And then you want to fill them in with clay and bone meal, so I will be right back. We did that, and we're almost done with this front garden here, but just to make things a little bit prettier, instead of fences on these last couple of blocks, place some planks. But you cannot place these planks before, because I don't believe you can place fence gates on anything but fences. Or maybe you can. Yeah, maybe I was in an older version of Minecraft, but it would not let me place fence gates on the blocks. This is freaking gorgeous. I am not kidding. It is. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And you know what? Since I know that this cow is so smart, he won't jump off. Tree cow. Why not? Why not, peoples? Why not? And that is it. That sums up this mansion. It is done. It has everything a good mansion needs. And it is gorgeous. The last thing we need to do to make this mansion complete is hedges. Yes, we must add the finest of the hedges along the driveway, and that will complete this mansion. And then it'll be done. I have worked so long, but I have finally done it. I have made the greatest mansion in all of Minecraft. It is a gorgeous brick mansion, and it is loved by millions. Or at this point, like less than 17, because my views are kind of pathetic. No, just kidding. My views are awesome. No, just like, okay, at this point, I just started YouTube, and my greatest video has 37 views. It's so sad. Me, the geniusest of the YouTubers, should have the most amount of views, but whatever. I am just gonna, go ahead and... Crap. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go ahead and decorate this up a little bit, so I'll be right back. I did it. I decorated. I'm doing it at night just so I can show you my lights. All I did was, I started on this block, and then I counted 2 blocks, and I did a light, and then I counted in 2 blocks. You know, I just used, I dug in 2 blocks on the bottom, I did redstone torches, and I put a lamp on it. As you can see, I also made a little wheat farm over here, and that's pretty much it. That's all I just realized something. Uh-oh. I forgot to do the friggin' upstairs. I forgot to do the friggin' upstairs. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do the upstairs. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the upstairs. First of all, since there's friggin' absolutely no room for the friggin' staircase, we gotta put in ladders. So that's very sad. But pretty much just put in some doorways leading to the other rooms. Like that. So pretty much, upstairs, it's not really gonna be that exciting, you're just gonna have, your generic bedroom type thing. So, nothing really much. Nothing much. Upstairs, just real things. Real upstairs. They're not that exciting. Upstairs are never exciting. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So to start off with the upstairs, this is where you come up, and this will just leave that alone. But for the room to the left, we want to put in white carpeting. These will be bedrooms, by the way. And then the room to the right, we will want to put in blue carpeting, because that will also be a bedroom. These will all be bedrooms except for one, which will be a bathroom. Because, you know, if this is a mansion, and generally people who have mansions have big families. That's why they have mansions, you know, so they can hold their big family. And if it's a big family, there's got to be lots of big rooms. So, yeah, there's got to be lots of big rooms. Not lots of big rooms, but lots of, at least a lot of rooms for the, I better just shut up and do this. The thing about being out of board is he never talks about anything. Oh, frick. He never talks about anything other than, like, the mansion. I mean, I like conversation in YouTubers, but again, it's good and it's also bad. It's probably more good than bad because, like me, if you're like me, get sidetracked. And then again, we'll just, the next room will have red carpeting. So again, this is a room to the right. It's the last room before we get to the hallway. And all the bedrooms are essentially going to be the same thing. You know, you got the bed, chest, and some bookshelves. Because isn't that really what bedrooms are? It's what my bedroom is. But it's also got like a mirror and some stuff. If we want, we can probably make a mirror if we tried. Yeah, we could. But I don't want to. So for this first bedroom here, actually there's 2 more rooms. So that means there will be 4 total bedrooms in this house. For this one, I'll just use orange carpeting. But there will be 4 total bedrooms in this house and 2 bathrooms. Because that is life. That is life. So basically how this is going, for the left we have white and orange. And then for the right we have blue, then white. And then the bathroom, again, we will just leave it as it is. And since it is a bathroom, proper respect and privacy, we must add doors. If it wasn't a bathroom, I would not bother. So I'm going to leave the doors open. So now we will get the Sibbiz. That's my new favorite word. Sibbiz! Sibbiz. People, Sibbiz. Have some more Sibbiz, you idiots. Sibbiz is, I guess. I don't know what it is. Okay, so a bed on either side, like this, the white room. I'm just gonna, like, kind of improvise here. I'm just gonna kind of do it like what I would think a generic bedroom would be like. Maybe another chest over here. And probably a seat. So I guess I could put like a little seat over here. So this is essentially what a generic bedroom would look like. And I don't really see why any of the other bedrooms would be different, you know. This one only put like 1 bed. And instead over here we'll have an extra chest. So the bedrooms are essentially just duplicates of each other. Because, you know, that's life. Maybe in this one I'll put like a table. I don't know where I'll put the table. Maybe I'll just like put a little desk over here. Stupid stuff. So now we got like a desk and something. So this is just a generic bedroom kind of like things. Maybe a bookshelf over here. You know, just normal stuff. And like, what should I put in here? Maybe I should put like another seat. Yeah, another seat here. Jibber jabber, jibber jabber, shibber 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 shabber. That's my new song. Jibber jabber, jibber jabber, shibber 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 shibber. Seriously, what if I change my intro to that? That's it. That was the only thing in the intro. This one I'll mix it up, you know.
Kind of like this is gonna be where the nerd sleeps. Got plenty of bookshelves. And then like we'll put lots of storage too. So like the nerd stuff. Nerds is they gots to have the seats to sit and study on the couch. It's a weird looking seat. Good enough. And then I guess like maybe a desk in this one too. For this one though, it's gonna be like a smaller desk. Break, you stupid thing. Be right back. Okay, so this one's just gonna be like a little smaller desk. And yeah, now we just gotta do the bathroom. So since there are desks, we have to put stuff on the desks. So let's go ahead, just type in this command, and then whoever head you want. I put mine in the basement, so now we have Captain Sparkles' head. Shout out to him. And in this one, let's do Sky. Sky the Kid RS. Here we go. So that's something new you probably learned, unless you're Seth Bling. But yeah, speaking of Seth Bling, here you go, Seth Bling. It's not your head. What? No, that's Sethy Bling's head. Here you go, Seth Bling. There we go. Perfect. Perfect finishing. For this bathroom here, what we want is some cauldrons, some levers, some water buckets, some trapdoors, and that is it. So for this bathroom, it's going to be a little bit smaller since it is, after all, an upstairs bathroom, and upstairs bathrooms are small. This room with the orange carpeting, I will do later. You know, this, like, let's put the toilet, oh, I forgot, you need some slabs for this. So basically, this place 4 high stone slabs, cauldron, water bucket, trapdoor, lever. Okay, sinks aren't much different. I just got two cauldrons with the water buckets, and let me place the freaking trapdoors. Why would trapdoors? Maybe-ish. I don't know. It won't let me place trapdoors, but whatever. Normally I would put like trapdoors or something by it, but yes, it won't let me do that. It's being mean. And then this room will just be a storage room. Just an extra storage room. Crap on thing. So that's it. You know, you just got, there's nothing much. Just, it's kind of like a generic upstairs. Not that fancy. Come on. Stick it in there. There we go. So, you know, you just got some chests over here. And we got some, like, I don't know. Put some bookshelves here. Sorry, I was gone. And, you know, just to make it complete, let's put an anvil in there. Just to give it the storage room kind of feel. Sorry, it's laggy. The video's almost done. Poopies, why is it so laggy? I had to go off camera to place that because it was so laggy. But whatever, that's it. That is it. You know what? I'm gonna have to go off camera to go outside. That's it, guys. That's it. We're done. We are done with this mansion. For real this time. So that is it, and we will see you guys with next week's video. Next week's video will be Minecraft mod showcase, the Galactic Craft mod. It's a cool mod about space. Fits my skin. So, goodbye. We will see you guys next time.